your general energy reading. I don't know what it's going to be about, but the title was serendipitous, and so was the I don't know, this reading. So yeah, I'm gonna do this reading really quick. It's gonna be a quick reading because it's my day off. I'm still recovering from my birthday situation. So I'm not going to be on here too long. I'm not doing any personal readings or anything today. So I just want to, take some time out for myself. But I did feel guided to do this reading. So yeah. So let's tap into these energies, these mermaid energies. These mermaid energies don't play. They're very healing, but they're also very straightforward. They don't play games. They're like mom energies a little bit, okay? So I'm going to tap into this mermaid energy that we have. I bought a new deck. I've been wanting this deck for over like 2 years now. What is it called? I think it's called the Oracle of Mermaids. I just bought it yesterday. And yesterday was such a magical day. It was so crazy and insane. I had went to a local bookstore. It's like a metaphysical bookstore, whatever, in town. And yeah, so after brunch, one of my good friends, she took me out for my birthday we had brunch together. And then we went to the bookstore. And it was just so weird. Like everything was just laid out. Crazy. Everything was just laid out. So we ended up going to the bookstore or whatever. And then there was like a station of readers. So if you've ever been to like a metaphysical bookstore, they'll have like readers there or astrologists there, and they had the aura reading booth or whatever, so you could take a picture, like a photo booth, and then they'll read your auras or whatever. They had that in there. They had like anything you can think of. So what the hell? Some cat hair or something. What's up, everybody? Just saying what's up. Uh, so then when I went to I walked by one of the ladies or whatever, one of the readers. She just got done with the reading or whatever, a session. And I was like, oh my God, your cards are so pretty. Because she had like these random, I've never seen these cards before, but I think I follow someone who created them, I think. Because they look very similar to um, this Instagram I follow, whatever. So anyway, so she was like, yeah, I don't remember where I got these from. I don't remember what they were called, but you can touch them. And we were just admiring the decks on her table. And my friend was like, oh, you have those Mystic Moon Oracle cards. And she was like, yeah. And she's like, funny, because we were just reading with those. So me and my friend were using those cards for a reading. And my friend was like, but do you have the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Messages, I think it was called. I think it's a Twin Flame Message cards. I have them on my table. I'm not getting them. But what's up, Fluffy? But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so she ran to the car, got the cards out, and she was showing the reader the cards or whatever. And all of a sudden, they started pulling cards, and then my friend was like, "Sit down." So I sat down and started reading the reader. Like it was insane. Like it was weird. It was cool though. Like it was totally like just divine. Everything within it was just crazy. Like it was like a divine meeting at that point. It was fucking insane. So, but she ended up giving me a free reading too. She was like, I don't know, I just let me pull some cards for you, and then it was just crazy. Like, I had a good weekend. Like, not everything I wanted to do for my birthday went as planned, but it was like things happened in the way that they were supposed to. So I just surrendered to everything. But anywho, let's go ahead and tap into these mermaid energies. So this is the new deck that I bought. I also have another deck that I got from the bookstore yesterday too. I've been wanting to get those as well. The Ganesha, I can't remember. They're oracle cards, but anyway, you know what I mean. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your birthday wishes. Thank you. Yep, everything just naturally just happened. It was really weird. Yeah, Fluffy. I love angels. I do love angels. But no, I love elephants. Those are my babies. I have a special thing for them. I have them all on my tables and stuff. But yeah, so I was drawn to that deck. Receptivity came out. I'm gonna put this back. If this card was meant to come out, it will come out again. But just so y'all know, receptivity. What are the messages, Most High God, the angels and spiritual guides, the elementals, the mermaid energies, Yemaya, Mama Yemaya, what is it that you have to say? Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So we just came out of a new moon in Taurus. It's probably still lingering a little bit, you know. What's up, new? These cards when they come out. All right. Honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. It should say embracing the divine masculine, but you know, the person typed it however they felt guided to. The present, gift, treasure, revolution of our own, a revelation of our own value, nowness. I like that tattoo on her arm. It's pretty cool. Sanctuary, privacy, inviolate, like violent, I don't know. Personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. I'm gonna pull one more. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Receptivity, y'all. That is the name of the game. Fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. So I'm going to clarify with the Mermaid's Tarot. So farewell to the moon. This has something to do with the full moon energies. And because it ends with the fertility card, I feel like there was a lot of manifesting during the moon. Whether that was purposely or whether that was done via like totally subconscious, like desires or wishes. I feel like this is good things that are manifesting though, but let's see. The Four of Wands and the Tower. So some sort of restructuring happened, especially in relations to your relationships with other people. So maybe new relationships are being established or new aspects of relationships are being established. Not so much, not only, I shouldn't say not so much, but not only just romantic relationships. This could represent other connections and relationships in your life. Also, this could have been a time where you were letting people and things go, or certain aspects of your relationships go. Just certain things that just didn't serve you. Because it could have been like a cycle, something needed to shift, something needed to change. And this card is number 17, which is number 8 in numerology, basically. And number 8 reminds me of the infinity symbol, which is, every time, like, not all the time, but most of the time when I see the infinity symbol, and it's surrounded by an energy, like something that needs to shift or something that needs to change, it's like that is a cycle. Maybe it was like needing to break a cycle, something that is a continuation of something that doesn't serve the purpose. And this can also be leading up to the full moon, because you see there's a full moon in the back of the Four of Wands. So this can all be leading up to that. So whatever these significant changes are, and this looks like you can finally be at peace with something. Like, this is a peaceful thing. If there's been a time of chaos in your life, like when it comes to people around you, your relationships with other people, if it's been very chaotic or just like it seems to be imbalanced, you're going to find some sort of balance within yourself. Some of you guys might need to take time away from other people, just spend some time with yourself. Or it could be this could literally be a getaway or vacation. It could be by a body of water, but it doesn't have to be. But, some of y'all need to get away. Honor the masculine in the challenge position. Clarify. The Knight of Wands. So this could be assertion, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, yeah, being the change that you want to see. Like, it takes your initiative to do this. No, I didn't get a new camera. This is my iPhone. Respecting men and embracing the divine masculine. I don't really feel like the message on the card pertains to this energy. I feel like this is more tapping into your assertion. As a Knight of Wands, kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and making things happen, shifting things. So if you're a feminine energy or you mainly operate off of your feminine energy, this could be telling you to be more assertive, to make these changes that need to take place. Some of you guys may have already made those changes. There's a lot of fire energies in these cards, because you got the Four of Wands, the Tower, Scorpio, and Aries energy, and then you got the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of action-oriented energy, very creative energies, but some of you guys may be having a hard time with this assertion, or how can I be more assertive, or what do I need to actually do to step in. So this is also, if you're a masculine energy, this is knowing when to step into a battle, if that makes sense. Knowing when to how do I explain it? I guess it's more like choosing your battles wisely, that type of energy. It's more so that than anything. Like, you have to make the changes that you wish to see. It's the way that you go about it. So if you're a passive person in certain situations, or you're just passive, period, then this is teaching you a way of being more assertive. If you're someone who's very aggressive with your energy, it's like a time to shift your energy. Maybe for some of you to draw back, because we did pull the receptivity card. So it's kind of like allow everything to just flow, if that makes sense. So you have the present. It says gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness. I like her because I like her little shell belt. It's kind of dope. It's pretty dope, and her tattoo on her arm is dope too. Or I don't know if it's an arm bracelet or something. But your approach is, I feel like, to be present, because the nowness part, nowness is like being present in the moment. And I feel like you're also, when you're in the presence of just being, there's a lot of revelations and a lot of opportunities to see yourself and to see your situation, or to see yourself within a situation. So there's much gifts when you're just in the now and you're present. That's what I'm getting, but let me clarify. I hope this is making sense. I always say that, and y'all be like, yeah, it makes sense, but you know. The Two of Cups. So being present in your environment and your connections with other people is important. The Four of Swords, yeah. It's kind of like chill, like just chill out and just be in the moment. Even if you're being guided to do something, or you're guided to focus on certain things, it's like, be present in that energy though. Do it, but be present. You don't have to calculate everything. You don't have to premeditate everything. Just flow with what you're getting, or flow with whatever, if that makes sense. So this could be about your relationships with other people, because you have two relationship cards, partnership cards, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. But this can also be your relationship with yourself, because you do have this masculine energy here. Yes, it can represent another person, but I feel for, maybe half and half, this represents your own energy within yourself, your masculine and feminine energies within you. And it's kind of like you have to have that equal give and take, that equal balance within this energy. And that's being present within your body in order to hear your feminine and your masculine self. Like, you can really like feel the energies, and also discern what's going on within yourself, if that makes sense. If this is about your relationships with others, it's kind of like you have to be present and really tap into what you're feeling in your environment, or understand where another person is coming from. But this is a time where you're needing, it's like a mini pause. It's a mini time of transformation with the Four of Swords. It's not like a long period. It's not a hermit energy. It's kind of like taking time out, like stepping away for a moment, even if it's like 4 hours, that something is in suspension, like just be in the moment. You have all these animals. It's like polar bears, rabbits, wolves. These can represent like animal totems for some of you, but it can also represent protection as well. So sanctuary, some of y'all need some time to just be again. Maybe in your times of solitude. But the part that stands out to me on this card, it says respected boundaries. So some of you guys are learning through this energy how to create more boundaries for yourself, like healthy boundaries. The devil card. So you guys are not some of y'all might take this energy the wrong way. Like, it's not saying that everybody's against you and you need to watch out for people, but it's like it's going to show you more about your relationships and your environment. Some of you may not like what you see, but it's like a level of respecting, you know, the fact that you saw what you saw. Now this is just an opportunity for me to create more boundaries for myself. I already had this happen to me this weekend. It is what it is. I'm not tripping off of it, but I needed to see some shit. I needed to see something real quick. So the Nine of Cups. So yeah, this is actually more of a favorable thing than not. The Devil card is like that, oh, woe is me, and oh, you know, um feeling powerless in a situation where versus you're really not. So you got the Fool card. It's actually liberating yourself. So you have two opposite energies. You have an entrapment energy and then you have a liberated energy. So the blessing is there. It's just how you look at it. How you're seeing things. And I feel like you might have you might have low key manifested this. So you know how people say be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And it's not like a bad thing, but say for instance you're like, you know, I want a real man in my life, and you know, I'm tired of the F boys or blah blah blah, I'm ready to settle down. And you're dating somebody at the moment and you may want to be with that person, and then all of a sudden you and that person just have a big blowout and y'all break up, and it may cause you some hurt and some pain, but in essence you ask God to send you someone better, or to send you a husband, but you're with someone that's not meant to be that, so spirit had to move that person out of the way. Or you could be like, oh, I want a better job and I want to be happy, I want to do something more fulfilling in my life, and then you get laid off and you're just like, you know, effed up over that, you're mad, you're upset, you're hurt over that. But in essence what it did was it freed up your space in order to find something better, you know, or to find your true life purpose. So it's kind of like how you're seeing the situation. And also some of you guys could benefit off of just, you know, some bath time. I got this in my daily reading that something about baths is very therapeutic, very healing, especially if you add sea salt or maybe going to the ocean or some sort of body of water to just reflect. Some of you guys may have, like, your bathroom may be your sanctuary, literally. Like, that might be the place, like your mini little spa or something. Or it could be telling you, you know, to treat yourself to some spa moments, you know what I'm saying? But you see how she's much free. She stepped out of the water and just like she's more liberated. She feels more at peace in her energy. So just know whatever this is for a good reason. Whatever this tower moment may have been, because what it was doing was breaking a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. Although you may not like it, it is what it is. You may have needed to do something. You're in the bathtub. I know that's relaxing. Thank you for the birthday wishes, y'all. What was I gonna say? So yeah, it may be that the changes that you are being guided to make, you don't want to make them out of uncomfortableness, but just know that something is favorable for you. You got to free yourself out of whatever is keeping you stagnant or keeping you in place of like blockages. Fertility. So this has self-nurturing all over, especially if you're a mommy. Maybe you just found out that I keep getting that. Oh my god, I don't know if one of my sisters, I don't know if she's still on here watching, but I keep getting pregnancy in my readings. I think I got it Friday, and I think I picked it up in today's reading. But you know, if y'all not trying to get pregnant, I'm just telling you. Or if you're in a position to get someone else pregnant, watch your back, okay? Watch your back. Why you thumbs it down? Don't shoot the messenger. It is what it is. Queen of Pentacles. But, you know, it could be that you're giving birth to something very valuable, and more so yourself. If you're an earth sign, you're giving birth to yourself, but also this could just represent your finances. I got that message too, you know, something popping off in the job spectrum, the realm of money and, you know, material things. But I also feel like this baby is like a golden child. It's a special child. You know, they might even be an intuitive baby. Maybe you foresaw this child coming because it looks like they're in a crystal ball. So this baby may be a seer, you know, a knower, um, a gifted, intuitive, gifted child, or you may have the gift of foresight, and you're seeing this happen, or you're seeing that very thing that you're going to give birth to. You manifested it low key, but you kind of saw it. You can see these things manifesting for yourself. The Six of Wands, victory, and everybody's gonna witness it too. You see how they watching? Like, how he do that? Like, what? Look at him. Look how spectacular it is. That's gonna be you or your baby, your baby may be something like special. You know, all babies are special. It's like your baby has something something unique, like very, very unique. But if it's not that, it's what you're giving birth to. That's very, very beautiful. And you see how she has these diamonds on her, like these jewels. It could be some of you guys are into makeup, or you guys are into jewelry making or something. Like, you guys are about to give birth to something creative. Okay. It says potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. And then you have the number 8. So remember how we started, oh shit, I see you, spirit. So remember how we started off with farewell to the moon, and it's number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. What you were giving birth to, what this moon cycle was doing, you're giving birth to something. Whatever it is that you created, knowingly or unknowing, subconsciously or consciously, whatever, you're giving birth to something. Or maybe you guys set an intention to manifest a baby or to have a child or something. It doesn't even have to be, yeah, blessings. Blessing. Oh, accept heaven's help and make a wish. So if you guys have already set an intention, you made a wish for something. Some of you guys, this could be an adoption to, you know, what was that? I don't know if that was my dog. She makes weird noises. I don't know what that was. But maybe you're waiting for like an adoption to go through or something like that. Like, it could be anything, y'all. But whatever you may have set an intention for, especially if it's about making some major shifts and changes, or you ask for something and it caused like something to fall down, something to come down, or break free of something, or just kind of push you out of your comfort zone without warning, that's a blessing in disguise because you asked for it. And it's like, now accept heaven's help. Kind of like back away, because this is that energy of being in isolation, but not literally isolation. I'm getting this is like kind of just put yourself in, be present, live your life, focus, and just kind of hold off on that. Don't focus too much on your energy on other things. So the card, it says, or the Make a Wish card, it says, this is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So something about this past moon, I don't know what it was about this new moon, but it was very powerful, and things were manifesting in beautiful ways. Even in like the story that I was telling you guys, even in the whole F up, like my birthday did not go the way that I wanted it to go, but I wasn't tripping though. Like usually I would be like sour, mad, upset. I would be hella mad, like, really? Like, you kind of sabotaged my birthday a little bit, but I could have tripped out, but I accepted the plan B, which wasn't really a plan, to just go with whatever, and it worked out. Like, everything works out when you're just in the moment and you're present. Like, yeah, it might not be exactly what you want, but even in the mess ups, it's not even a mess up. And that's another thing, another revelation that came to me. Like, no matter what people do that might seem like they're sabotaging you, or might seem like something's working against you, in actuality, even when people try to do that, it puts you in a place that's a blessing for you. So like, just don't worry about that. Anyway, you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. So yeah, you've asked for this. So it's kind of like you just need to allow spirit to do what it do and be present. So when you're present, like I said, you can hear yourself. You can really hear and see things. You pay attention to your environment. You know what to do next. You know what step to take. It's like you gotta be present. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's time to make changes. So, or a good time to make changes. So again, it's like be open to how these things can unfold. Another card that tells me that spirit is in charge is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is like spirit has his hand on the wheel. You kind of just need to just trust. You decide what energy you dwell in. Are you gonna dwell in this? I'm trapped. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Woe is me. I'm scared. Or I'm free. I'm stepping out. I trust you. I hear you, spirit. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna move because there's gifts in both sides of each story. Like I said, like the bad things or seemingly bad things or the setbacks, there's blessings within those. But it's all your decision and all your choice. And then the bottom card was watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Yeah, see, there's that choice. So you're gonna focus on the fears, what somebody might be doing to you. It is what it is. So what signs we got popping off? Four of Wands in the Tower. The Four of Wands is Aries. Also, the Tower is Aries, but it's also Scorpio energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes I see this card as like Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, or any air sign. Really, sometimes, not all the time. The Knight of Wands can also be any other fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Swords is Libra energy. The Two of Cups is Cancer. The Nine of Cups is Pisces. The Fool card is Aquarius energy, but sometimes I see it as a Sagittarius card sometimes. The Devil card is Capricorn. The Six of Wands is Leo. And the Queen of Pentacles can be a feminine earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it does not have to be a woman specifically. But these are just energies. They don't have to necessarily be zodiac signs, but they can also serve as like time frames. You know how each zodiac sign, it covers like half a month and half of another month. So it can represent a time frame for certain things. So keep that in mind. Anybody that may be involved with this reading that may have like, you know, may have made you think of somebody, if it has anything to do with someone else as well, that could be their signs as well. Sun or moon, rising, Venus, what have you. Ooh, I guess we're not done. The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So get out of Spirit's way. Like, you'll know what to do. Like, and this could also be telling you to focus on other things right now. Like, you may be stressed out about one thing, but Spirit is like, you know, focus on other things going well in your life and be open to receive blessings. Because it's like you might be intruding, you trying to do too much, and Spirit is like, just back that ass up. Like juvenile, back that ass up. Like, just get out of your own way. And I'm telling myself this too, because what it's going to do is like, you're going to see the opportunities that you weren't even expecting to see. Because these, I like this card because it has mermaids and fairies in it. And I resonate with both energies, fairy and mermaid energies. So I like these cards. But you see how these fairies kind of have opened the pathway. It's like this aura. It looks like a gateway. And it has this beautiful rainbow. Rainbows for me represent God's promises to us. But we have to be open to whatever it is. Because Spirit promises us blessings and abundance, and though we may not know exactly specifically what blessings are coming, but we just have to know that God always has a plan, and there's always something bigger, or if you want to call it the universe, whatever you feel comfortable with. But he wasn't this little kid looks like what did I just stumble across? And we're not expecting this. Like, this is that childlike faith. Like, when you just let shit ride and you're not like overly focused on it has to be this. You just gotta trust that whatever is happening for a reason happens. So Spirit always uses me. Spirit always uses me to share my experiences. That's probably why I go through them half the time too. But I wanted to go to a specific location for my birthday because I wanted to reflect. I wanted to meditate on my 30th, and then I wanted to turn up on Sunday. So Saturday, on my actual birthday, I wanted to meditate. I wanted to reflect, and I wanted to go to the specific creek. Some interference got in the way. Other people, you know, they had their own agenda, their own plans, and they threw that out of the way. So it's like, yeah, well, instead you should do this and blah blah because of this. So I went along with it. I didn't even trip because usually I'd be like, no, this is what I want to do and blah because I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus. I didn't do any of that. So I went along with the plan. When I got there, it wasn't what I wanted, but it was beautiful. Like Arizona is beautiful, especially when you go to the desert areas of Arizona. Like you'll see so many beautiful things. Like you'll see animals. Like I don't know how many hawks. I've seen like there was so many hawks out there. I think it was about 7 or 8 hawks that I seen in one day. Um, I seen a whole bunch of those. There was butterflies everywhere, and I love butterflies. Like sometimes when I go outside, I'll see them every now and then. Like you might catch a couple, like the little paper ones, and then you know the little pretty brown ones or whatever. There was an abundance of butterflies everywhere, so it was very magical, I guess you can say. Very serene, very. It was just like it was moment. And even a snake, I didn't see the snake. When my mom saw it and she tripped out, so we had to leave one spot of the creek and go somewhere else. But even that, like, you just see a lot of different things out there. So you might not be expecting to like something to go a certain way, and it may map out a completely totally other way, but it still works out. It's still a blessing. Like when spirit says no at the time, even if the people that think they doing something by interfering, like messing something up for you, like, oh, I'm gonna sabotage this, or oh, you ain't gonna do that, or I want to step my own agenda in your, you know, your own birthday, I'm gonna step in and do something, or I'm just gonna mess something up for you. What they don't realize is that spirit already is on to them, and spirit allows certain things to happen because God has her hand on everything. Like even the little shisty things that people do, like God sees everything and God allows certain things to happen. So even in that person's ignorance of being in that energy and thinking they're doing something to work against you or just doing something spiteful for their own selfish reasons, little do they know that God is always going to make it work out in the way that it's supposed to work out. So you're never cheated out of anything. So that's one thing that I'm learning. Like, and that helps me to surrender so much more. Like, it puts things into perspective. Like, another another thing. Like, I've been laid off of jobs because of spiteful things. Like, stupid stuff. Like when I used to grow up and I used to be around catty girls and stuff and like, oh, you know, oh, she thinks she cute and you thought you sabotaged my job and really you released me from a job that I hated anyway to ending up doing what I actually love to do. So thank you, you know, thank you for your hateration because it worked. Thank you. So it's just like you just gotta ride. Gotta ride it out. People think they slick, but God sees everything. And I said in my other little video, like I did a little prayer or whatever, because Aquarius energy, I don't know what y'all got going on. I have no idea what Aquarius has got going on, whether it's something working against some of them and then some of the Aquariuses are doing the evil things. But I prayed over that reading. I said it like you guys can like magic and stuff. Y'all can do things against people. Y'all can pray things on people like to negatively sabotage. And spirit will let you shine and make you feel like you're doing something. But at the end of the day, you're going to end up looking stupid because it's going to work out better for that person. Like you're not stopping anything. That's the thing. So, like you're not stopping anything. It just, you got to remember that. Like put it into perspective so it doesn't serve you to be in the devil card energy and feel like, oh, the odds are against me and I'm scared and somebody's doing this. Because I used to be like that. When I stepped into this spirituality on a whole nother level, well, when I was in religion, when I was all religious and Christian, you know, Christian out, I used to be afraid of the devil. I used to be afraid of demons and all this stuff. But then when I got away from all of that, I stepped into religion or spirituality, you know, getting in touch with my ancestor spirituality, going back to that. Then it became, oh, the spirits, you know, you got to be careful. And, you know, other witches that, you know, other people that are into spirituality, you got to watch them because they're into spell work. And yes, yeah, that does happen. People are evil. Yeah, that's going to happen. But what I found is that my God, my ancestors, my spiritual team is far more powerful than that little shit y'all got going. Like, it's not going to work. It's not going to prosper. Like, I had to be shown that because I used to be freaked out too. Like, oh, this person, she's into magic, or this man, you know, what if he does a spell, or what if he's doing this against me? Like, yeah, they might be doing that. But you don't ever want to give your power away to that, because what's going to happen is it's going to blow up in their face anyway. So, oh well. And it is what it is. I don't know. I feel like I should keep going. And I know what y'all on. I know what y'all thinking. I'm going to get some cards for y'all. Don't worry. I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all on. Because I didn't really touch on love. And I love doing love readings. That's what I do all day, every day. I got you. I got you. So shout out to my good friend Elani. She let me have her cards. At first it was like, you can borrow them, you can use them or whatever, and she just gave them to me. So thank you, Elani. All right. Thank you for your loving guidance, Most High God. Archangel Raphael, please come through. And Archangel Chamuel, you do help with relationships, love, connections, soulmate relationships. I call to you and ask for your divine assistance and help surrounding this energy, and anything that we need to know about love. Anything we need to know about love. Thank you. Anything we need to know about love. For we are loved. Okay. Action. Barrier in reverse. So there's no barriers. Just some goddamn fear because of somebody's inner child. So someone may be guided to take some sort of action, whether this is you or someone else. I'm going to pull some tarot so we can get a little more in depth. And I left one of the cards on the table. Hold on. Forgiveness. So this could be the barrier. Someone may be guided to forgive the other party in the situation. So either this is you or someone else. Someone feels like, you know, forgiveness needs to be had. And that could be the action. Like, let me apologize, or let me do something to make whatever up to you. And there's no blockages, there's no barrier. The only thing that's blocking this person or blocking you is your fears. Or their fears, whoever this person is. Like, this person is locked in fear. And what it is that they have to confront something within their inner child. So let's get a little more in depth into that, because, you know, it's their shadows, it's their own fear that's keeping this. Because there's really no barrier. Someone's under the illusion that if they take action, or they shouldn't take action, or there's no block. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda. Sorry to hear that. You got a guide now. The 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is like someone wants to take action and apologize. That's what this looks like to me. Make amends or something, or be there for someone that they weren't there for. This woman looks really like drained. This seal is so cute. Oh, he's so cute. But I don't know. Like, she looks a little fatigued. She looks a little messed up. So maybe this person has been hanging on to this energy and it's starting to get on their nerves. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is on the barrier card. So the 3 of Pentacles could have been that they were doing something against you somehow. I don't know why I heard working against you or working against the connection. So it could have been that they had other people interfering in this situation that prevented things from moving forward. Like, they had some outside interferences, or they themselves were the interference, or they used their work to, like, their work as a cop-out or something, or their money or their finances as a cop-out to block things or something. The The Three of Wands, yeah. It was like they were kind of doing it because they were waiting for something else to go through. So for some of y'all, if you guys are easily triggered, y'all might want to get off real quick. I feel like this person may have had somebody else that they were trying to work on things with you, and they were trying to see how that was going to play out, or they had a job situation or their finances. They were waiting for something to like maybe get better or work out for them. It could have been travel or some sort of distance involved, and they were waiting on that to come together. So that was the barrier. They could still be in that energy of still like, I don't know yet because I have this job or there's distance, or I don't know if I need to keep working on this relate. Like it's something to do with that, or that was the past energy. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. There's definitely some interference with outside energies, whether it's other people or whether it was something else involved. The Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they might fear that you're going to find this out. Because it's kind of like they thought they were doing something. Because you see how they celebrating. You have three threes here. So this is something that they were creating, whether they were creating an illusion or this is something that they were working towards or trying to manifest, whatever this third energy is. And they thought they were doing something by creating this. Like they thought they had an opportunity to do something, whatever this is. For some of you, maybe this person had a baby or something on you. Ilani. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like, I don't know why I'm reading it like this, so I'm going to just read it how I'm getting it. Like they were making things difficult for you on purpose. That's why that's why they're asking for forgiveness. Because you might have been under the illusion like, what's wrong with me? What did I do? What's wrong with me? And in actuality, this person was trying to make things difficult for you because it was whatever they were on. And now they're remorseful and they're regretful for that. And they fear that you're going to find this out, or they just don't like whatever they're seeing within themselves. So this inner child card comes up, and I'm going to tap into what in their inner child caused this energy. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be like mothering relationships, the Ten of Pentacles, family dynamics that cause something like this. So this could be a person that cares about what other people think. That could be part of it. This is a person that does everything that everybody wants them to do. It's just something within this person's upbringing, and it starts with their mother. So what does this have to do with anything? Eight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. They have to be a people pleaser. It's like their parents groomed them to be a people pleaser, or like you see how this Six of Wands, like he's showing out in front of everybody, showing off his gifts and talents, and everybody's watching in awe. Then you have this Eight of Pentacles, which can represent perfection and really working hard and pushing things to be what they are. So this person may, as a child, their family has a certain ideal of what women are supposed to be or what men are supposed to be or what the people in the family, what type of career or the type of person they should marry, the type of religion they should be under. And this had everything to do with the cock blocking that they did towards you, or that somebody outside of them, they allowed them to cock block, basically. So now they're sitting here like, how do I forgive myself for this? Because they allowed this interference. But this starts within the childhood, because I feel like they have a certain perception of who they're supposed to be and how they're supposed to live their life based upon their family standards. And also, some of you guys, that you were too much for them. Like they thought this was cute, and oh, I got the Page of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles is here, and it's like that's way more groomed and perfected than the Page of Pentacles. So this person kind of was settling in some essence, and they were comfortable with that. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm going to call out some signs. If it resonates with you, it resonates, or this could just be time frames or something, or a specific, period in life that you guys were in when this happened. But so the Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically female energy, but it doesn't have to be. The Six of Wands is Leo. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo, and so is the Ten of Pentacles. The eight, the nine, and the Ten of Pentacles are Virgo cards. The Page of Pentacles can be a younger Earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. But that's Earth again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. The Three of Cups is Cancer energy. The Three of Wands is Aries energy. The Three of Pentacles is Capricorn. And the Five of Cups is Scorpio. So those could be specific zodiac signs that resonate with you, or it could just be timing, or it could just be the energies. It doesn't have to be the zodiac. So let's see what Spirit wants you to do about this, and if this person plans on doing anything. So let's see if this, what I'm going to ask is, what's this person's intentions or plans based off of this energy? What's this person's intention? So their intentions doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to act upon it. It just is like basically, this is my intentions, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to act on it. So don't get mad if whatever comes out doesn't happen, but leave it open. Spring. Barrier came out again in reverse. Free will. Divine timing. And mask. So they know that, because we're in spring, right? We're not even in summer yet. We're in spring. So they're knowing that the timing, they know deep down in their essence that the timing for something is right now. Or it's right in front of them. But it's like something still in them is like blocking themselves. Free will. I'm never going to read that card the same. I'm just like, no, but free somebody named Will. Free them. I'm just playing. But no, free will card comes up. And this person, they're free. And I feel like maybe they'll come to the conclusion that they are free to make a move and make a decision and remove the mask. Because this person is not happy with themselves. I feel like this person knows that they effed up. They know they were in the wrong about something. And they know that they're going to have to eventually confront it. And they feel like the clock is ticking on it. So let's clarify with the tarot. I want to get more in depth, The Chariot card. Yeah, so they know it's time to make a move thing. Like, it's time to make a move with the Chariot card. They're being guided to make a move. And sometimes the Chariot card can represent opposite energies and going in opposite directions. But they're both working on this horse. They're both saddling up this horse or whatever, getting him ready. So I get that this person is now ready to, I wouldn't say cooperate, but that's how I'm hearing it. They're ready to make amends, or they're ready to see eye to eye or confront you. Maybe this person is ready to confront you and their emotions. Because the Chariot card is water energy, and it's the sign of Cancer. So the sign of Cancer can also represent nurturing energy. So maybe they're ready to nurture something. I don't know what seahorses mean. Y'all might want to look it up and see if that represents anything for you. The Knight of Wands and the Hermit card flew out. So this person knows that they need to be assertive. Because there's no block. There's no barrier. It's in reverse. So that means it's no block. The Hermit card means that this person is a little bit ready. They're ready to, because they're being guided. I never noticed this. This is an octopus man. I never noticed it. He's an octopus. I never noticed it. Anyway, so obviously this person knows that they got a lot of different opportunities here, and they got a lot of, it's like a lot of wisdom. They've learned a lot. Although he's wearing a cloak, he got them hands. Yeah, he has a cloak over him. So you guys might see this person as like this F-boy or this Knight of Wands or F-girl that really isn't really equipped, or they're not really about that life. But in essence, they're wiser than you think they are, because they're being cloaked. All their legs are kind of hidden. So you might be looking at them like, oh, they don't really know that much. They a little, they're down here. Like, not necessarily. They know a lot more than you know. And I feel this person is getting intuitive guidance to, I guess, crawl towards you. I don't know. They got all them legs. So, like, they can operate, and they might even be hiding the fact that they have so many different things that they're doing. So it could be like they got some tricks up their sleeve, but not in a negative sense. It could just mean that, I'm going to project to this side of the, my family or my friends that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But over here, I got this going on and I got this. So they got a lot going on, and they're good multitaskers. So some of y'all might really underestimate this individual. All right. Free will. Free Willy. Okay, so you got the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So they could still be struggling a little bit with addictions and addicted to their own sorrow and woe is me, and but they want to free themselves from this though. That's what I think it is for some. They want to free themselves out of this energy because they are trapped in not speaking. Is this a ferret? I don't know what these little weird creatures in this deck. I don't know. It looks like a ferret around her neck. I can't bring it into focus. It looks like a fairy. Spirit is making me look at the weirdest things, but I don't know why. She doesn't, this mermaid, I don't think it's a mermaid, it's a woman. Her legs are blue, so it's like, and her legs are very thick, like, maybe she's like bottom heavy. I don't know. If you guys have a woman, maybe specifically you got a lot of hips and a lot of legs or something, or you're dealing with a woman like shapely like this person, or this is what I was getting, because her body is small up top and then her legs are very thick at the bottom and they're blue. So it's like a lot of heavy energy of not moving forward, like being told to do something, being told to move forward, but they've been stagnating themselves for so long. It's such heavy energy in their legs. It could be literally like this person may be not doing anything. They may not be active. They could be just drinking and eating their sorrows away. Like this person refuses to get out and do anything. So it's like their legs are numb, like they're not moving. Like they can be free, but they're under this illusion that they can't do anything. They can't move. They're isolating themselves. And what's even more strange is that I don't know if this is ice or if this, it looks like selenite to me or clear quartz. So it's like this person knows what's up, but they refuse to see the truth. They refuse to see the truth. The divine timing card, I don't know. It's like they know that they need to move. They need to take some sort of action. And I also feel like a part of another reason why they're protecting themselves and kind of like hiding out from you from speaking, even though they know they want to. It's also to teach you how to take that cup and give it to yourself. Because some people are just not, they're not able to, hold on. Fluffy, where are you at, girl? You got it? Okay, Fluffy got it. Thank you. They always got them demons trying to distract shit, but it's all good. You got your shine for a second. But the divine timing card comes out to, I feel like, okay, this is what I was saying. That person tried to distract me. The mermaid, the woman in the card, can represent, like, sometimes as much as we want to help people and as much as we want to give them, we can only give them so much. They have to kind of lead themselves to the water. Like, we can only give them so much. And sometimes it's like an overkill, because you see, like, they drunk as shit, but we trying to give them some more to drink. So if that's you that's trying to give, or that's you on the opposite end, like, sometimes we gotta see that no one outside of us can necessarily make us happy and find that fulfillment in ourselves until we believe that we deserve it, or we seek it within ourselves, and vice versa. So it's kind of like Spirit's teaching y'all to kind of back away through this person being mute sometimes. I'm surprised the mute card didn't come out. The Temperance card, divine timing over the divine timing card. Y'all know the Temperance represents timing, right? So that's what clarified the divine timing card is temperance. So the angels know, but the angels are also saying like divine timing can represent now, and this person may just refuse to move in the now. Um, there's a lot that's there's a lot of coming together energy, so this could be them coming into their own energy, and there's also communication happening in another realm, because these look like, I don't know, because you know how seashells, like, I don't know if you were ever taught this when you were little, but like you listen to seashells and it sounds like ocean. So something about seashells could, maybe speaking intentions into seashells, or this can represent communication, or communication could be coming within divine time. If you want to go off timing, if y'all want to go off timing, I'm gonna say maybe Sagittarius season, but that's a long way from now. But it could be anywhere between that time, possibly if I have to go off of timing. Otherwise, it just represents divine timing, period. But the Death card over the mask, this person's ready to let go of this facade, this inauthentic energy, and hiding whatever they've been hiding. This person's ready to let it go. This person has had some help. This person has had some assistance and some help with releasing those energies. I hate this card. It's so sad. Like, it's sad. But, verify. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is going to, they need to see they need to see their value and their self-worth before they can confront you in the way that they're being guided to confront you. And I wouldn't worry about, oh, well, that's never going to happen. You don't know that. Don't say that. The Six of Cups. So this person needs to address their inner child first, because something in their inner child is like making them feel like they don't measure up and they're not good enough. So it's like they look at you, and they may look at you in a high perspective, and they see you as maybe they admire something about you. So say, for instance, you're a person who's free-spirited, you do what you want in life, you speak your truth, you speak your mind, or you may have a more open-minded family versus theirs. Their family may be very strict on rules and ideologies and things, and you got a family that's more open, or you're a person that had a better childhood, something that they look at you and they look at themselves and it's like they don't feel like they can measure up, or they just assume that you want them to be like this, or they got to be like that. But this is all triggering for them to get in touch with themselves. And I also feel like this person kind of they didn't really get to have a childhood in a way. Like they had to grow up, and if they played, they got in trouble. Like, you know how kids, like, they want to do certain things, they want to explore, like they have these cups, like chalices on their heads, and they're playing like they're drinking and partying. Like they might get in trouble for things like that. Like they could have been just very imaginative and their parent was very strict, like put those bowls back, or and maybe as a child, as you got to just play and have imagination time, play in your mom's clothes in her closet and her shoes and stuff. When they may have tried to do things like that, they got in trouble. You know what I mean? So this person has to address all these things within their childhood that they were restricted from. A lot of them may be operating off of their inner child, their wounding of their childhood because of this. But there is an interference, but this person has to see their self-worth. And you can't make them see that. They have to see it themselves. It's almost like they're refusing to see that, or they don't want to look at you because you remind them of everything that they feel like they are not, or that they need to confront and really face it. Because some of them might need to, even though this is not in the cards, like up front, I'm just picking the energy up. Some of them need to pay attention to their surroundings and their environment and make those changes. It relates to the general part of the reading that I was doing. Yeah, they need to go back to, it goes back to mama energy. Your mama. But it says earthly spirituality, community, ocean, conservation. I don't know. I know how to say it, but I'm not saying it right now because I'm not there in that, and it really doesn't matter. But community stands out to me. So their environment plays a heavy role on this. And it may be time for them to pay attention to their environment and how are these people serving me, and what is it that you taught me? Who are you? What do you represent? Like, they need to see this. Not his psycho mother. Yeah, I had a Pisces situation like that too. Listen to the seashell. Okay, so we know the Temperance is Sagittarius. The Eight of Swords is Gemini. The Four of Cups is 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, 2, 3, and 4 are Cancer. Five of Pentacles is Taurus. The Death card is Scorpio. The Six of Cups is also Scorpio. The Hermit is Virgo. The Chariot is Cancer. And the Knight of Wands can represent like a younger air sign male, or it could be female as well, or it could just represent an energy of passionate, fiery energy. So I'm gonna ask Spirit what is it that you need to do in this situation, or what are you being advised to do? Because this person obviously has some shadow work to do. And that's not to say that you can't mingle and be close to this person during the shadow work. Because, sometimes you need each other, like, in your space to get that shadow work done. And there's cases where Spirit may just keep you away from people for the time being. You have soulmate, pride and ego in reverse, regret, and settling in reverse. I'm going to pull one more. Rejuvenate or reinvention. All right. The soulmate card comes out because, yes, this is a soul connection. I was about to say connection. What is a connection? Is it a connection with a Mexican? No, I'm just playing. Don't take offense to that, but that's just what came up. I'm just playing with y'all. But some of y'all may have a connection with a Mexican, or you could be a Mexican with a deep connection. I don't know. That just came out. I say some stupid shit sometimes, but it might resonate with somebody. I don't know. Anyway. So the soulmate card is, yes, you do have a connection with somebody. It is there. With the Sun card, it's very relevant, or it's very clear. I feel like both of you know that there's a connection. Both of you know it. The pride and ego card is in reverse. So I don't feel like you're in your ego when it comes to this connection. A lot of you aren't. You exceeded the ego a little bit. Clarify this, because peacocks are like the male energies. I think they're very boastful, and they look for their mates, like they're trying to catch a woman or not a woman, but a female peacock, and they flap their feathers to show off or whatever. So I'm gonna use that from now on, y'all. And if it resonates, it resonates. Be like, y'all have a connection up in here? Somebody got a connection? Something is wrong. Hold on. I'm done. That's the new word, y'all. That's the new word. All right, so because I feel like you may be seeing this person's changing their ego. Maybe that's what you're seeing. The Emperor. Yeah, you're starting to see this person in a better light. Maybe at first you were seeing this person solely off of their ego, and maybe what your ego wanted to see about this person, but you see this person for who they are, or you're starting to see this person overcome their ego and their pride and actually show this divine masculine energy. Unless this is you as a divine masculine, you switched out of your ego and out of your control energy, that lower vibrational energy. The Knight of Pentacles, you've humbled yourself. Somebody, because whoever this feminine energy is, taught this masculine a lesson, and how to humble himself, or maybe how to just have a humbling moment, maybe. And maybe you did too. Maybe you had to come down to earth and actually see this person for who they are, flaws and all, but that doesn't take away the fact that you love this person. You have regret. So your approach is, I feel like, to confront any regrets that you may have with this connection. Because some of you guys may be like, oh, why did I fall for this person? Why did this happen? Why did this take place? I shouldn't have never said this. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I wish I would have found somebody else. And, you know, whatever regrets, or you could be feeling their regrets. Don't take on their energy, y'all. Like, if you can help it, balance it out. Send them love and healing, but don't, because their energy is heavy. So kind of just be mindful of that. Seven of Wands, yeah. If you feel like you're kind of, like your energy is starting to yoke with theirs to a point where it can drain you a little bit, back up. Just kind of back out of that energy and send them love, because they got to deal with it on their own. It's not up to you, you know, but as you're guided. And another thing is, some of you guys may feel like you feel regretful for adding this person into your life. So if you have a situation where this person may be so-called interfering in other things that you got going on, you could feel bad too. Like, oh, I wish we would have never met because I'm married, or I have somebody else, or my family doesn't like them, or the timing just wasn't right, or, you know, I drew this person away, or you could have regrets on that. You may feel like you made this person, you know, back away from you. Or it could just simply be you feel like you put this person in a situation that they didn't want to be in. Like, if they had somebody else, or they had certain situations that were in the way, you feel like, why did I have to meet this person? Because maybe I messed up their life and that's why they're not dealing with me. You gotta forgive yourself for that. Yeah, you have to forgive yourself for that and let it go. Let it die with the Ten of Swords. Because this could be also regret of feeling like you hurt this person, or you betrayed them, or you feel like you did something. Either way it goes, it's like, why did we come together at this time? Because it wasn't right. So you're blaming yourself for something. So settling... Because it's in reverse, so I don't feel like it's a necessarily energy, or necessarily feeling like you're settling. The Chariot card, someone is struggling with feeling like they settled. I don't feel like that's the case though, but somebody's feeling like that though. Ten of Pentacles. Oh. So this is that family situation again. So whether this is their family or or your family, where you feel like someone's family does not approve, and therefore people are going to look at you as you're settling, or this person is settling for you. It could go either way, but that's a perception, and that's something that needs to be healed. This reading isn't going to resonate with everybody to its completion, so just take what does resonate and leave it for somebody else that it's meant to resonate for, if parts of it doesn't resonate, because it's very general. It's not a personal reading. I'm just picking up on energies. The World card. So what it is that with the Reinvention card, what you're doing is that you're mastering yourself, and that's where your focus lies. You're completing a cycle within your own self too. So it's like, yeah, this person is a part of my life, but my main focus and my priority is my own inner world and what I have going on and what I have to do. Because there's all these fishes around her. So it's like you're protected. Not only are you protected, but this is like a very fertile time, a very fertile energy for you. This looks like a pregnant belly. So it's like you're giving birth to some very beautiful things. And it's like this person obviously has something that they're doing. So by you being on that level where you're giving birth to yourself and you're giving birth to all these different blessings and all these different things, it's kind of like Spirit is keeping things at bay to some extent until this person is in a space within themselves where they're giving birth to their true self. They're a little behind you energetically. Let's just keep it all the way real. They're a little behind you. The Hermit card and the Two of Swords. So this person is still at a different stage than you. So you may be interfering as well with their learning and their lessons too. So it's like when you feel guided to, you know, communicate certain things with them, then be guided. And for some of you, it doesn't even have to mean that you're separated from this person necessarily, because you may not be separated from each other, but there's certain things that this person may not be ready to hear from you. This person is still learning something. So yeah, don't get tripped up if communication is off between you. It's just a matter of knowing that the connection still stands and having respect and boundaries for each other's energies and beliefs. And still, I feel like the connection still stands. So you see how she's in water and he's on earth. So it's kind of like you guys are in two different type of energies, but nonetheless the connection still stands. You're still mingling with one another energetically in some way. That's not going anywhere. All right, so the Emperor is Aries energy. The Knight of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or it could just be energies, period. Ten of Swords is Gemini. Seven of Wands is Leo. The Sun card is also Leo. The Chariot card came out again. That's Cancer. The Ten of Pentacles came out again. That's Virgo. And so is the Hermit card. It's Virgo. The Two of Cups is also Cancer. The Two of Swords is Libra. The World card, I don't really get too caught up on any zodiac signs, but yeah, it doesn't have to be anybody's specific sign. It could just be time frames and things like that. But take what resonates with you guys. That concludes the reading. I just wanted to do this real quick. I'm about to make some lunch and things. I'll probably go to the lake over here. So if you guys would like a personal reading with me, I have some bookings available for May. Check out my website. If you guys have any questions, please email me directly at my Gmail, which will be in the description box, rather than on my website, you guys, because I don't check those things. I'd rather you guys directly email me. So if you guys have any questions about availability and whatever else, yeah, you guys are welcome. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys soon.